Hello students, welcome you all on YourPedia education. So my dear students, as you know, the placement season is going on and everyone who are in the second year, third year or final year, if I talk about mainly for the second year and third year, they want to do some intern from a reputed organization or reputed company. And if you are from the final year, you want to get your dream job, you want the placement, fine. So in this video, my dear students, I am going to talk you about, or I am going to discuss you or give you a list of 20 array problems which are very important for the companies with the LPA of 7 or like 5 to 7 or 8. In this we can discuss like the companies like IBM, Tata, Infosys, Accenture. So all these companies, most of the time they recruit with the online as well as in offline mode. So my dear students, here are the list of 20 array problems which are very important, and if you solve these 20 problems, I can say almost you are going to cover the each and every concept of array. These 20 problems I filter out and check out the previous scenarios of these companies, and most of the time they will ask the question from these questions, fine. So my dear students, try to solve or try to make the code for these 20 problems. If I talk about the language, you can use any language, you can go with C++, you can go with Java or Python, fine. So here are the list of top 20 problems for these companies. The first problem is array search. What happens? They will give you a array may be 1D array or 2D array, and they will ask you to search a particular element exists in this array. Array may be sorted, array may not be sorted. Second problem is we need to sort the array. Sometimes they will ask you a 2D array, so we have to sort that particular 2D array with column wise or row wise or both column and row wise. The third is finding the duplicate element. There may be a task that we have an array of n element, so n minus 1 element are distinct, whereas one element may be repeated or it comes 2 times, so you have to find out that repeated element. Next, reverse the array. Maybe it's a very simple problem, you have to reverse your input array. Next is maximum sub array sum. So sub array sum is very important problems. It has many varieties, so please go through and try to solve the maximum problems related to sub array sum. So that is. Next is array rotations. We need to rotate the array with 1 position, 2 position or 3 position. Maybe some target values given to you. Next, we have to find out the missing term, like we have a consecutive array may be in AP form or any other form, so one element is missing there and we have to find out that missing element. Again, it's a very important problem. Next, we have to union the array intersection the two arrays input is given, so you have to merge those two arrays and you have to find out the common elements between these arrays. Now you need to remove those duplicates element if they exist. Then we have to find out the smallest and the largest element, that may be the first smallest, first largest or the nth largest or nth smallest, like kth smallest or kth largest problem. So we need to partition the array, again important problem. Majority of element, it means pause. In an array we have only 2 elements, that is zeros or ones. Now we have to find out which element comes majority number of times. Again a very important problem. Next, subarray with given sum, we have to find out a subarray whose sum is equal to some target value, that is the sum value. Then we need to find out the product of array element except itself, fine. Next, we have to sum the 2 different arrays and find out some target value. Next, maximum product subarray, again important one. Next, greater element, that is find the next element that is greater than some particular value. maybe like we have an array of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I'll give you a target value that is 70. So I have to find out the next element which is greater than 70. Next, minimum size sub array sum, and the next is peak element. Peak element is like my array is like first in ascending order, then start automatically in descending order. So I have to find out the topmost element from where one array is in ascending order, then it start decreasing. So from which point it is decreasing, that element is called the peak element, or they may give you some the definition of peak element. What do you mean by peak element? So in this way, my dear students, these are some of the important, or I can say the top 20 problems for these companies where you can easily get a package of 5 to 7 or 8 lakh. Fine. Now, so in this series, I will provide you the problems related to graph theory, problems related to string, problems related to mathematical type problems like finding the GCD, finding the prime number, finding the factors of a given number. Fine. And I am also give you some top 20 or 30 problems related to SQL. So my dear students, as I already discussed in the previous video, that you have to prepare the main subjects like database management system, operating system, algorithm and data structure. These are the core, or I can say the most important subject for these type of companies. So my dear students, still you have the time. I will provide you the top 100 problems. Try to solve 3 to 4 problems each day. In such a way you can complete your preparation within 1 or 1.5 months. Fine. So whenever you will just go into the interview or in the coding round, you may not face any difficulty. So that is all about today's video. So we discussed the top 20 problems of array. In the next video, I'll just pick up one of the important topic, and we will discuss some of the important problems from that topic also. Keep watching. Thank you so much.